Hey everybody, hey everybody. Whoa, hello. Sorry. I was typing and I didn't see you walk in. I'm very sorry to say that I was running a little bit behind schedule. Can you see and hear me all right? How about that? Can you hear me? I can hear clearly now. Just say yes. Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen? Jesus. Jesus or somebody. Somebody tell me. Hi, Bo. Bo's here. Striper, you're here. The beautiful Claire's here. She's on deck in a few moments because Claire is co-hosting this amazing program with me today. First of all, let's recap the news. Most of us are indoors now, I think. Well, I guess we don't do it out in the fields, do we? I mean, we don't do this in the fields. You do whatever you do when you do when you do. You do. Everyone. The hell, I'm a mess over here. I was going to put the headset on just to get the vibe. You know what I'm saying? To get the vibe. So I see Claire is in position. There, she's just getting in position there on the director's couch. Hey, Wit is here too. She's here. So that's a nice photo of Claire we have up today. It's recent, I believe. Don't mind my Mickey Mouse ears. I'm going to put this on for a second now. Don't worry, Mickey. This won't hurt too much. Just bite down on that little, bite down on what, y'all? Oh, bite down on this. Here we go. And, oh, it didn't hurt too much, did it? Just like a little suppository, except it's supposed to be there. A supposed to be Tory. Something like that. Okay, so you can hear me loud and clear, and I can hear me too. Now I can hear how I hope I'm coming across to you. I hope. Do we have any music on yet? I might hear Rory in the background. Well, Rory's always welcome. For those of you that are uninformed, Rory is Claire's youngest her youngest child. Yes, and Rory is his name. He's strong, masculine man name. Rory. Did he come out like a Rory? Maybe because he's like a lion. Good morning. The cup is here. And actually, we are full of nutbusters today. For those of you uninformed, might be sitting in the wings. The people with the blue names, and you see the little wrench there, those are moderators. They protect me when people come in here and ask stupid questions. Well, like I don't ever say anything stupid. And they have the nickname I have given to them as nutbusters because those are wrenches, and wrenches are used to loosen or tighten nuts. See, so there is logic to it, but I know you think something else when I say that, don't you? Tell me the truth. You can talk to me. Why can you talk to me? Why can you talk to me? Because I'm Joe Daddy. Okay. So Wit is here, Kathy's here, Bo is here. Bo, how are things in Hansel and Gretel land? Isn't that right? Do you still wear wooden shoes in Holland? Aren't you instead of athlete's foot, do you get termite's foot? I'm not sure what happens when you wear wooden shoes, and I'm not sure. I guess it made sense back in the day. Okay, we're looking forward to hearing Rory in the background. Claire comes on at 11, which isn't very long from now. Yeah, we project, yes, thank you. From all our good friends. Kathy, why'd you retract your message? Jeez. She's just demonstrating the power that she possesses personally. Kristen Live Acres is here. Kristen, who lives in the panhandle of Florida, is a wonderful YouTube personality. Visit her at Kristen Live Acres. That's where she hails from on YouTube. And she has wonderful things. It's a house of chicks. So guys out there, if you want to really zero in on Kristen and her chicks, She has got a bunch of them. She's the madam, of course, but, you know, you can get to her if she allows you, but the chicks are always on video. Because I already can spell. Yeah, you don't have to be able to spell here. No spelling allowed. In Hansel and Gretel land are sunny and calm. People are starting to get used to the new situation. That's a nice thing to notice. Yes, they are. People are getting used to it. I am actually not playing golf at the one remaining golf course open today. I'm not doing that because, well, the CDC says if you feel bad, stay inside. And if you feel great, stay inside. So I will go out for my exercise walk. Although I had to tape yeah, I am so lame. I used to run miles and miles and miles, and now I walk and I hurt my foot. And my bottle's talking back to me. Sorry. I have one of my many masks here. And you know what I was doing? I was in the grocery store yesterday, and I was trying to figure out why the hell I needed a professional person with me on this. But I discovered how. When you put these on, you know, this kind of paper dealing, if you put it on and you fold it over, my glasses would always steam up. That's the problem. If you fold it over, then as you breathe through your nose, the air gets hung up in the ridge here and it won't fog up your glasses. That's right. I saw these Asian people walking in there. They knew exactly what to do. I think it's just kind of, you know, something that they do. Also, look forward to this when you finally do get to fly again or walk out of your house. Don't be surprised if you're not going to have to wear a mask. That will become the norm. Other nations have always done this. You know, if you ever saw pictures in Hong Kong or Tokyo, you know, they're walking around, they have their masks on. Because there are things out there that, you know, get us all the time. I watched on the news today, and they were talking about how far these little beads or droplets, which sound disgusting, can fly. 27 feet. If you do a big sneeze and it goes up, it's like an Olympic sneezing, then you have to be careful. All right? But normally, 6 feet is good. But 6 feet is not just for this virus. It's not just for sneezing, by the way. I want to tell you this, and it's important. Since I saw you last, I went to medical school. So, in that short period of time, I've learned that just talking to someone 6 feet away you can still reach them. You're not projecting the droplets, but still there are things the closer you get, it was always transferred from breath. Now, there is a remedy to that. Just don't breathe or wear one of those oxygen tanks. That'll work. All right. So let me ask you some questions now that we've got the medical segment out of the way. Bo is a vegan. Kristen's a vegan. Is that right? So that means you're from vegetable land or something. Kristen, are you, do you have to cover, don't you back talk to me. Do you have to wear a mask when discussing life with your other chicks? I think we need to know that. Oh, it's 10 feet now. You're not vegan. Are you Russian? Serbian? Lithuanian? I don't know. Well, Bo is vegan. Where did that come from? Are we doing the food segment already? Jeez. You went shopping with Carrie yesterday for the first time since the social distancing rules. We got so many glares. Why did you get glares? Because you weren't wearing masks? Hmm. Yachty is here. Good morning, Yachty. It's very early over there. What is it? 7:42 on the incorrect coast, the left coast. Narissa, good morning. Kathy, please tell us what happened. Do we have to bombard that store with criticism? What do you think? Yachty. And Narissa's here. Narissa isn't always here, but she's here more often. Are you stationed at home right now, Narissa? Hunkering down. Is it honkering or hunkering? Is it a hunk? Oh, he's a hunk. Oh, he's a honk. I don't know. Hunkering down, I guess it is. Getting down. Bo likes getting down better. She told me that, so that's what we're going to go with. It's getting down. I'm getting down at home. Sorry. Yes, well, that's good. Narissa's working from home. Working from home. Terrific. Oh, come on. Because we weren't walking 6 feet away from each other, even people that are obviously together are standing really far apart. I mean, if you live together, what difference does it make? Maybe they were concerned about you because Carrie was breathing and it was landing on the top of your head. I'm trying to think of logical reasons. I can't understand why. And they would, be worried about. Hey, Debbie B is here. Good morning. Good to see you. Yes, his self-isolation is really, I mean, usually I'm here by myself, but that's not what they mean, Joe. I do take walks, and apparently not very well as I hurt my foot. What are you up to, Debbie? You are out west, correct? West? But not as far out as Yadira is, and that is, she's in California. You are in, let me see, I want to say Arizona, Wyoming, that kind of neighborhood. Out in beautiful country. I didn't take my allergy pill. I don't know why. I think probably because, well, I was rushing and I was chatting with Claire and with Randy and Mario and where is Mario? Mario, what's happening in Italy? Italy, oh my goodness. That curve is starting to come down. It is starting to dissipate. It's, what do we know that goes like that and then down like that? That is the shape over there in Italy. Yes. They can't handle the hotness. You're probably right. Were you in the produce section of the store? Supermarket? I know it's a hard question, but I've noticed many asking if you and Angela are still. Angela right now is at the doctor, and she is. You are in Wyoming, originally Tennessee. The girls with the duck. Yeah, I know who you are, Debbie. I know your mom playing that thing. Boom, 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 boom. One string. How she does it, I don't know. I guess the note changes by when you come down the shaft. Yes, Kathy, you'll like this. You grab a hold of the shaft. There's a string on the shaft, and you come down it. It changes the pitch. and into the bottom, boom, 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 something like that. I'm thinking, I've seen it done before, but I don't know. And her mom is a professional musician, and they have a band that travels about Tennessee music. Yeah, that's great. Chuck is exactly Joe. It's a wash tub bass. All right, there you go. But you know, come on, it's a wash tub bass. It is indeed. Angela is up at her family's and been up there for quite a while. Now she's back home. She's back home. But we stay in touch. I knew you were looking away from the screen. That's why I had to yell shaft. Shaft. Kathy, for those of you sitting in the wings, likes it when I do golfing golfing terms, because she says it is very, it sounds more like things that you shouldn't discuss on regular TV, but you can discuss them on the internet. Okay, Yachty, what did Yachty say? Yachty? Is this about your son? Where's your son? If you do that again, I'm going to Draw It Comics. Wow, you haven't been here in a while. How are you? Yeah, we did. We put some listening devices in your home. You've heard of jalousied windows. We call those listening devices jealousy listening devices. That's the manufacturer's name, Jealousy. You see that? You see how I can pull in a jalousied window. Do you know what that is? Remember those windows that you would crank them and they would come out like this? Boop, and crank out jalousies. So Draw It Comics is good. My dad used to make the wash tub bases that my mother played. A little more complicated than just a string and a stick and a wash. Yes, I know that. There has to be something else to it. I'm not trying to diminish her talents and the band's talents. No, no, no. I'm just trying to give a visual to those who really don't know what the hell I'm talking about most of the time. And sometimes I don't either. And that's the beauty of this entire time we spend together. Clare, are you getting ready so we can hear your beautiful voice from all the way across the pond? We're not going to do video. We're going to do voice only because the signal will last. Hopefully it will last. Remember, we had issues when we tried that the first day with our beautiful and always welcome little Lolita running around in wooden shoes, Beau DeVisser. That's right. Did Yachty say something? What did Yachty say? I know that Yachty. Maybe she redacted. Now, Debbie, if he didn't make the wash tubs, right? These are standard round wash tubs you get in a mercantile, right? Or you get in a hardware store, and you turn them upside down, and you drill a hole, and I guess you drill a hole. Oh, after the seizure, I don't know. Yeah, but you know what? If he's in distress, you got to do it. You got to take him. You know, I mean, I don't know if they're. You hear the rumbling? I didn't eat. Maybe when Claire comes on for a moment, I will. You know, go get some yogurt, and you know who likes to hear me say that all the time? Kathy. Maybe this time I'll leave some on my face, Kathy. That will make you feel better, won't it? Tell me the truth. Oh, they have the best. Sounds so seasoned wash tubs. Oh, I never knew that. That's pretty cool. Do they need to be a little rusty from the side of a barn, that's interesting. Yadi, I'm terribly sorry to hear also about your son, but I heard about, we were chatting and you told me that he goes through this from time to time. I hope that it calms down and you don't have to rush him off. But please, don't, I don't know how they separate. How can they separate a mom from a child? I don't know. 58 degrees. What the hell happened up there, Kristen? Kristen, you live in Florida, remember? I haven't checked my temperature today. Well, not my temperature. You know what I mean. It's 74 here. Well, it feels like 74. It's 71 degrees, 62% humidity. It's supposed to reach 80 degrees. So 58, yeah, it's a little chilly. Well, maybe the sun hasn't come up yet. You're in the mountainous end of Florida, right? People who haven't been here don't realize that there are mountain peaks up there. And valleys. I like the valleys and the peaks. It got down to 58. Wow, that's chilly for this time of year. Yeah, I know. She's a bad girl, that Cassie's a cop. Yes, I was referring. Oh, you're talking about the topography of the land. Oh, I was talking about the peaks and valleys lying on the beach. High 74. Okay. Well, yeah, Yada, you should maybe inquire, make a call, perhaps. They can let you know. Maybe call his pediatrician, see what they say. It's 52 in California. Well, it's still just 5 minutes before 8 in Cali. What time is it in Hansel and Gretel? H and G. Der Netherlands. The time is probably plus 5. You're 5 hours ahead of us, Bo. Yeah. I saw some reports from medical professionals. Doctors in May are saying that COVID-19 may take to November before we see it quieting down. Yeah, and the doctor, Fauci, is that the guy's name? I don't know. He was saying that, and naturally so, because people are trying to pin him down, and you can't. I mean, the deaths follow. As it starts to decline, still deaths will come along because you have to get it and then wait before you. So it's unfortunate. It's so unfortunate. 16:55. That's 4:55 in the afternoon. Yes, it is. It's wine time. Well, Kristen up there, Kristen Live Acres, watch her on YouTube. Wine time is when you wake up. See, so it's wine time. This time of day, it's almost second bottle time, isn't it up there, Kristen? At Bo. David is out getting groceries, which of course includes wine. Claire, I'm going to call. I'm going to call you up. When you call, because because I have to go get some yogurt and you need to chat with these peeps and say hello. These peeps, you are our peeps. We are all peeps together. I'm a peep, you're a peep. Everywhere's a peep peep. Or something like that. How many still do not have toilet paper and basic necessities in the grocery store? Well, I was surprised yesterday. I went and it was there. I had plenty, but I took one just in case. It was kind of like, you know, it's kind of like going to the bakery department. They have your favorite pie. It's a weird analogy, Joe. Let me get you. Drink a glass with me, please. Okay, Claire's going to get her wine, and we're going to buzz in on Claire. Let's see how that goes. Boop, 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 boop. I guess she's not there. Darling Claire, welcome. It's so good to have you here today on Joe Daddy Live. So Claire is living now in the UK, so she can give us all the reports, anything we want to know about living in the UK and other things. She's a specialist at many things. I can say, it's your little bio here. She has 3 beautiful children, a handsome husband, and a lovely home. And we're happy she's here. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you, if I could, Claire. All right, Claire, nice to see you. So what's going on? Great, I'm glad you're here. Ah, yes, wine is a necessity. I would get some, but it's a little early. I mean, I know that Kristen is in Florida, and she's, you have to have that alcohol. You have to have something. And we all admire you having 3 children and handling them, and your homeschooling, and also, what else are you doing? Just doing everything. Has work is work back on yet, or no? Yeah. And what is it you do exactly, Claire? We can tell those who don't know. Alcohol, yes. Really? Well, perhaps a wine company would like you, but then I think the whining is left to Sonia. Is left to Sonia, and she's not here to defend herself. That would have been a joke, and Sonia's going to say, mm. So, how are things over there? Have they adopted we're just going to, you can't hear Claire, they said. Okay, hold on. All right, Claire, we're going to do a test here. Hold on a minute. Let me get this. Let me get you up and running. All right, I'm running this on out. Try it now. Let me turn this music off. This. Testing, 1, 2, 1, 2. Can you guys hear her now? Hello? Wait a minute, they can't hear Claire's voice. How come I can hear you? Well, let me see. That would be weird. Why would I do such a thing? Let me see. I could. No, Skype is not muted. I'm getting a reading here. Let me see something else. Sound effects. Did you hear that? Did you guys hear that? It may not, it may be, it could be the headphones. Let's try it here. No. You're using headphones, but I'm cutting it off with headphones. Try this. Can you all hear me? Claire? All right, I'm going to put you up here. Claire, ready? Go ahead. Claire. Claire.
Test.
Can you hear me, Claire?
I can hear you fine.
Can you guys hear Claire now?
I just talk until I get some sort of confirmation as to whether people can hear me or not.
Yeah, keep talking. It's the confirmation you want. I had the headphones plugged in and see nothing changed for me, so I didn't realize. But we'll figure it out.
Oh, there we go. I think it might have been your headphones.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, thank you very much. So we realize now I can't do this with the headphones. What happened was nothing changed. I had Claire, but you couldn't hear her. So I had her to myself. All right, good.
Just sounded like, I would imagine it would just sound like you were just having some sort of maniacal conversation with yourself.
I know, it must have sounded weird. So I had all, well, they heard the questions and they heard the introduction. It was a lovely introduction, and yet it was muted from my own headphones. My headphones are brought to you by Beats. Okay.
I got far more Scottish when I declared that I was Scottish then.
She is Scottish. Exactly, she's Scottish. She is a Scotswoman.
I am. Very proud Scotswoman, but, you know.
Very proud.
And ended up living in England. But.
So, but you had the crown wherever you went, right?
Yep.
You have the crown. We don't have our other crown person here. Let's see. That would be Welsh Lassie. She's from the other side. Still under the crown.
She's a fellow Celt, though.
Yes. She is. Who's a fellow Celt?
Celt. Sarah.
She is Irish,
Welsh, or
Irish.
Scottish.
Oh, yeah. Irish. And so am I, 75% Irish, but not the Irish that you're speaking of. Tiger Woods? No. Yes. I'm American Irish. You can't tell, really.
No, not really.
There are similarities in Southern language in the U.S. within the mountains of Tennessee and the Scots accent. Ooh, even though we have a drawl, y'all. Well, Randy, where are you? Randy lives in Tennessee. He told us he was from, I think, Ohio originally, but he has an accent. Remember that on the live we did?
Yeah, he does. It's quite a sweet accent. You know, I have a few favorite accents of this group, actually. One is Bo, and the other is Wit.
Oh, yes, Bo and Wit, yes. They have adorable accents. You're right. Yeah, Wit has a sweet accent. A sweet little accent.
It really is, isn't it? Working right now, probably.
Yeah, so are you reading the comments?
I am. I'm keeping an eye on the comments.
Hello, Steve Thompson. Having a good day, yeah. Claire, I wonder if I mute this, if they can hear you. Let's try it. I want to know how this works. Ready? We're going to count to 10. We'll count to 10, and then I'm going to bring it back at 10 so we can see. This is an experiment of the Joe Duddy Broadcast Network. 1, 2. Who could hear what?
Just gonna talk and see if anyone can hear.
Did you hear me, Claire, count?
I could still hear you, yeah. I could hear the full count.
You heard the full count?
Yeah.
The whole mishbuka. Wait, so could you guys hear Claire? Claire, you need to count now. Go ahead.
1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay. Now.
Oh, they couldn't hear you, but I could still hear you. So you muted YouTube, not Skype.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, they could okay. I could not hear a thing that I was saying, right? And you couldn't hear anything. Could you hear Claire? So you could hear Claire count the entire time? Okay. Did you hear Claire go from 1 to 10? All right, Claire's going to try again. Go from 1 to 10. You can do it quick, Claire. I just want to see something. If I can mute this one. Go ahead. Ready? Begin. Did you hear her? Did you hear her? Yes, you could hear. Yes, yes, that's great. So now when I mute, I can mute and go yell at people and you won't hear me. Oh, that's lovely. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8. What happened to the 3, the 4, and the 5? Are you drinking this early, Debbie? Okay. No, we can't hear her? Great. That's great. Well, that's what we wanted. But see, because if I go away from here, I'm going to get something to eat real quick. If I do that, I want to make sure Claire can chat with you guys. Because I don't want to come back and say, well, Claire, if you can't, you just yell, Joe, and I'll hear you. Maybe. I hope. Of course I will. You'll be able to hear me yelling, though, Claire, and others, because you are coming in on a different platform. You're coming in on the elite platform, the direct to Joe platform.
Interesting.
Somebody cannot hear anything of either us. Debbie, what happened? Check your listing. No Claire now? Go ahead, Claire. Try again.
Hello. Can you hear
She
me,
wasn't
guys?
saying anything. That's the thing. Okay.
Yeah, that's why.
That's why you can't hear her. She wasn't talking. Can you hear her now? So Claire, tell me about the beer commercial you were doing.
Oh, I'm not sure I can say too much about that.
Okay, so it's a new one that I haven't seen?
Well, I suppose I can talk about the one that's out.
The Heineken 0.0 or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody, there are a lot of people that have seen it, can hear you both fine. Okay, there you go. Thank you very much. Somebody was playing with us, Claire. They were trying to make it a menage a trois, and it didn't work because, thank you, Jeb.
No, not Scottish beer.
No, not Scottish beer, no.
Technically Dutch, but it's probably produced in the UK when it's, sold in the UK.
Yeah, and produced here when it's sold here, probably. But it was a very, very funny commercial. It was a commercial for Heineken, I could say, because I don't work there and it doesn't matter. And Heineken without any alcohol. I know, so none of you would be trying that. I realize. No one in this group.
They gave me that because at the time I was pregnant and obviously I couldn't drink.
Right.
So
You're not supposed to drink when you're pregnant. You can drink getting pregnant, intermittently if your hands are free, but I would say that's probably it.
I didn't even do that.
Yes. Okay, I have to mute this and take a call. I'm going to take a call. So Claire, talk to Claire, everyone. 41. We did the test. How is it muted?
I don't know.
So, in other words, you guys were no help at all. Thank you. I mean, we ran the test. They were doing this on. We cannot trust these people. I'm telling you. Can't do it.
Maybe need to do another test.
No, that's all right. They don't get another test. I did not mute YouTube. I don't use YouTube. YouTube is over there. I use a program here that is different. So it's just weird. Yeah, I would know not to. Claire comes in on Skype. She's here visiting from Skype, outer space somewhere. And it's a planet. She's on planet Skype, and she was talking to us. So I beamed up to her planet, and she was talking to me here. And she was talking to me through this.
The magic of Skype.
The magic of science. Steve, you hate your day. Why? Claire's living in England. England. All right.
I'd maybe like to move back to Scotland at some point, but we'll see. Depends.
The disappearing. Now watch this. In my hand. Disappearing. Now watch this. It's magic. Okay. I'm waiting for my ventriloquist dummy to show up. So I'm taking volunteers because I have to put
Where would your hand go, though?
Yes, I know. Where's my hand going to go? Well, that's just it. So I need volunteers. I need volunteers. And here's the people that cannot volunteer. Who would want to? Sam can't. Mario can't. Charlie can't. And anybody else like that. Okay. Those boys. They are crazy. They'd be first in line. Yeah, it's very technical. Actually, the hand just goes up the inside, up the back side. May linger a little bit, but eventually. It's kind of a weird thing.
You better move to Holland. I would love to move to Holland. That would be a dream. I'm certainly gonna spend a portion of my time there. As the children get older.
And what is besides the beautiful and lovely Bo de Visser, what are the other attractions that you like in Holland?
Well, where do I start?
You could start with Tulips.
It has some lovely streets and areas.
Ah, yes. Okay.
And the architecture, of course.
Of course, the architecture. It's world renowned. I remember in, let's see, what was that? Man of La Mancha. Didn't that take place there? When we were fighting windmills? I think it was there. Or some place that has a windmill. Okay, yes.
I will. I definitely want to, though.
Yeah, and I'm going to tag along, Bo, as the DP, Director of Photography. Okay? The Anne Frank House. I wonder, if you go to the Anne Frank House now, does the window open up or slide open and you can order a Frankfurter, and you can walk about your way as you tour the neighborhood? Is that how it works at the Anne Frank House? Or is it when you walk up there you say something and they tell you if you're rude or not? Does anyone see where I'm going with those frankness things? Okay. It's good that I don't have immediate feedback. Boy, if I was a comedian, it'd be terrible. I'd have to wait 3 months for a laugh. Okay.
Can't wait for my first. I'm pretty much finished the script, and then my plan is to shoot it tonight and edit it, and hopefully by the weekend I'll have it out. Well, I have never edited a video before, so it's like trial and error for me.
Well, you'll get it. You'll get it. You'll be fine. I watch Kristen's videos, and sometimes you hear direction comments that are left on there, but they're, you know, adorable to see. So, like Kristen,
yeah, I don't mind that. Anyone with any direction, that's fine. So my first one is just going to be like an introduction to the channel, like what my intention is, and then I'll sort of dive into some of the topics I want to cover.
You should. I mean, and just leave it there in front of you, going and running and running, and then you could do it yourself, and you could, and then stop and get around, turn it off, and then just trim it. That's all.
Yeah.
You can do that. Yeah, and of course, if something is really egregious, which I can't imagine, but you want to take it out of the middle, then you'll just be able to do that. You can trim that section, get that section, and rejoin it. You'll be able to figure that out. I don't know if do you have a Mac by any chance?
No. I've got an Asus, which.
Well, you can get the software to do that fairly easy.
Yeah, I'm editing it over OBS with OBS.
Oh, good. Okay, I didn't know you could do that at OBS.
Yeah. So that's how I'm going to do it. But I'm hoping, like, the reason I'm going for a script.
Mm-hmm.
Which I won't be just sort of reading, you know, deadpan from the script, but
right.
just to keep me sort of on point. And
yes. Bullet points.
So it's not too choppy. You know, when you edit it.
Yeah.
If you edit it too much, it becomes a bit choppy. So I'm trying to avoid that.
Yeah. You'll get it. You will get it. Kristen Live of Kristen Live Acres chimes in. She uses Vegas Pro to edit my YouTube videos. Vegas Pro.
I'll look at that. Thank you for that tip, Kristen.
And we thank you and Vegas Pro for being a sponsor of the show. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Steve, that's terrible.
My boyfriend cheated on me with what? No, Steve, come on. Steve, are you kidding? Whoa. Your boyfriend with your... And they're having a child. Steve, you know, that is really... That's some storyline you drop on us there. Wow. So, I don't know where to go with that one.
I don't either.
That's terrible. I mean, it is rife with comments, but, you know, I mean, it's, you know.
It's good that you're no longer together. At least you found out what a terrible person he is. You're not married or anything, are you? Do you have children? Actually, I have so many questions.
Wait a minute. Or, yes, I have a lot of children, or maybe the terrible person is the sister, although I know it's your sister, and I don't want to, you know, say something out of school here, but I don't know. It seems like it takes two people to tango, so I don't know. Maybe she saw in him what you saw in him, and she wasn't supposed to. You know, I have no idea. Wow, that's really something, though. Sorry to hear that. Ah, how old are you, Steve, if you don't mind me asking? And don't say 13 because we'll delete you. All right. I haven't seen Griff in a while. Where's Griff?
Yeah, I don't think she's been on Discord either, actually. Can you hear the wood pigeon in the back?
The wood pigeon, yes, I could. So, let me see. Debbie was talking. She was in the Netherlands. Is that right? Yeah.
28. Oh, you're still very young.
And how old is your boyfriend, or your former boyfriend, and now your sister's, I guess boyfriend? I mean, who knows? We spent less going to Switzerland for 3.5 weeks than we did to California too. Yeah.
What do your parents think about what's going on? Because that must be awkward.
Yeah, that's right. Good idea. How old is your sister? Steve, if she's a twin, we're going to really have too many questions here. Yeah, Bright China, you have your own interrogation. Wow. Yachty dropping some reality here on us. Once a cheater, always a cheater. And that doesn't work in a lot of things. Monopoly, cards, affairs of the heart. You know. John is 26, and he's close. Wow, we've got some young people here. Young adults. So he's 26. Steve's 28. Your sis is 26 also. Well, what do you think, Claire? What do you think about that relationship? And how's the family? I mean,
yeah, that's what I
now let's hear about Steve. Will you give us a little bit of information? The family must be somewhat sideways over this.
I mean, I know it's painful, but I think you're better off without him. He sounds terrible.
Yes, but now you're going to have a nephew or niece. I mean, is the family, are they happy about the pregnancy? Did they know that you two were together, you and your boyfriend? There are a lot of questions. If someone came to me with that, you know, in private, I would always find out about the family dynamic. Do you live at home? Do you do all these things, you know? Because there's so many things. I know you're not asking for opinions or anything. I'm just offering things.
That's a very good point, Debbie.
Sometimes people just haven't understood that they're not a monogamous person. Not with monogamy. They're not a monogamous person, and they may not be with one. However, they may love someone dearly. Well, I think, excuse me, I've always subscribed to that, Debbie, but they're different. And I also subscribe to there's different degrees of love. I think you can love them both. You know, you can love people. You might love a cousin differently than you would say love your parents.
I so thought you were going to go down a different road.
I know you were going to have me go a different road, and I decided not to. I decided to not go on Joe Daddy Street this time and just try and, you know, I mean, not that I wouldn't go there anyway, eventually, but anyway, or being committed to more than one person. Well, it's possible today, especially. There are some households with a lot of things going on. My parents kicked them both out of the house. So, wow. Did they know that you were involved with her now mate, I guess? Or the father of her child? My parents kicked them both out. Wow. Whew. Man, that must have been an ugly scene. But, you know, actually, it sounds like, were you living in the house as well? With John?
Okay.
If you were that, hey, that's pretty, that's cool. So, you know, Steve, you might want to join us when we have our chat where there are like 10 people. Because I'm sure people here, not to bring it up, but it might be good. You can even get it off your chest. You'll be able to tell a bunch of people, because everyone here I know would want to know that story. Just everybody, if everyone could ask one question, we could probably do it that way too. You were 5 years in an apartment together. Okay. And your sister was living at home with your parents. And then he started staying with her in the house. Is that it? Or did you have an apartment in the house, another part? I mean, just trying to get a dynamic here, that's all. It's better now, Steve. I hope she doesn't do the same thing to your sister in the long run. Well, we're not going to listen to John, Bo. We're listening to Steve on this one. But I know who you meant. I just thought that was interesting that you did that. I mean, that's the kind of thing that, you know. Claire is muted because she doesn't want us to hear her go to the bathroom. Wow. That's rude. Meep Beckles. Me Pickles. All I heard is something messy about poly relationships and pregnancy. All I can say is, I bet I can understand. Feel free to message me, Steve. Yes, that's right. But it really wasn't a poly relationship. It was a relationship of two guys for 5 years together, and then one of the guys ends up with the other guy's sister, and now they're having a child. And apparently, at some point they were in the house together, the parents kicked him out, the man and the woman. Steve's former boyfriend. You know. So
okay, I'm back.
Wow, she's back from the loo. She is. She's just back. We heard the door squeaking open. Yes. That's okay. Me back Echo. Now I know your real name. Wait a minute. Let me think.
I still haven't oiled this door.
You haven't oiled the door.
Yes, the door.
Is that what they're calling it now? Let's go oil the door. Let's go oil the door. So yeah. Kathy knows what we're talking about. Oil the door. The wine is getting to me. I like that, Bo. Or you said John instead, and I didn't have to say anything, but I thought it would because I know you wouldn't mind. I'm just teasing. I know you meant to say Steve. See, people talking on television, I notice commentators are in there in a group. Maybe they're 4. You know, a lot of people remote now, but even before that, there might be 4 or 5 people, and they're filming the whole thing. And someone else will say something that they don't mean is completely stupid, and the other people don't say anything because they know that they could do it too, and they don't want to point it out because then they'll be jumped on. But somebody in the ear has got to say to the person, "You dork." You know, it's house, not theater. You know, or whatever it is. So they do it sometimes. But here, I say something wrong, and everybody jumps on me, and that's okay. I don't mind because I don't have to actually look at you other than when you type and misspell. Or you conjugate something wrong. And conjugation. This is not what we're talking about with Steve here. So.
You should join the Discord, Steve, and then you get various people, you know, supporting you, giving advice if that's what you want.
Wow, that's a story. That is some interesting information. So apparently, you and John lived together for 5 years. That we knew. And your parents never told you that you had a sister. They put her up for adoption very young, and they thought they couldn't take care of her. Steve, is this a real story? Yes. I mean, you can understand if it is, there's confusion. all around, you know. Because if I had a sister I didn't know who she was, that wouldn't be the big part of the story. The fact that he left and went with someone else is the big story. And why did he do that, Steve?
Oh, I know who Micah is, or Mika is, Debbie. I love his music. It's brilliant.
Who? Whose music?
Debbie is talking about I think he's called Mika or Micah. I'm not sure. He's a musician.
Oh, okay. There's a famous musician out there called Micah. Mostly overseas, and he is neither gay or bi. Right? Yes. That is androgynous. Is that an androgynous person?
I think it's a pansexual.
Pansexual? It clings to no sex, no one.
Yeah, it's whoever, no gender roles. No.
Yes, no gender roles. And you refer to them as they, or something like that. And that's fine. Don't you? Or you call them like?
That's non-binary people.
Oh, non-binary. Binary.
Female.
Yeah, that's fine. There have been people like that for a long time. No, they didn't have any name assigned to them. But, and Debbie loves that. We're not surprised. Bo loves that. I say Debbie. Bo loves that, and we're not surprised, Debbie, because Bo is the most welcoming and happy and loving and caring and accepting person. That's what this means, accepting. Person that I know. She accepts everything.
Bo is a doll.
Bo is a what?
A doll. She's a delight.
Oh, a doll. Oh, doll. Your accent got me. I thought it was cute. She's a deer. I thought it was very adorable. I thought Bo is a doe, like a little deer. There you go.
You thought she is like a little Bambi.
She's a Bambi. Bambi doe. She is a Bambi. I am very much a sapiosexual. Oh, for me, there's no attraction to physical appearance whatsoever. I'm extremely attracted to intelligence. And then one would say, we love Debbie. Why is she here listening to Joe babble on about nonsense? That's right. Because the brain has to just let go sometimes. Debbie, we love you. Yeah, that's interesting. So no sexual attraction. No physical attraction, I should say. So what would be, Debbie, what would be, So if someone is displaying enormous intellect, then you have an attraction to that person, it would turn into physical attraction. I always like smart people. Love smart people. Yeah. Aspects of pansexual within it. Okay. It's just confusing to Steve too. Okay. And yet, we all come back to Earth with Beep Eccles telling us, imploring us actually, to go do some laundry. Well, they don't have to wait. I mean, I can't leave and just, there's nothing. I mean, it's like, after you do the laundry, what else is there? You start cleaning, only clean so many times. Oh gosh. You could spend an hour washing your hands.
No, not just because of all the corona stuff, just because you're in the house all the time.
Yeah.
And with 3 children, oh my goodness, the mess. Plus,
Well,
there's
that's
not a whole
very
lot
nice.
else
Oh,
to do
I
because
like
you can't
Debbie.
go out.
Debbie, I like your explanation. That's. I love lots of. Yes, but you're right. Also, when you're in a house all the time or an apartment, and you're just where you walk by that fridge or something, you always. It's so easy to have something to eat. You're not out working distracted. And I think there's going to be Corona babies, and there's going to be Corona. Get rid of your Corona weight from, pretty soon, you're going to see, let's see, Marie Osmond up there with her beautiful, shapely body, her Spanx on, and, her bouncing hair say, okay, now it's time to get rid of that Corona weight. Okay. For those of you who don't know, they do commercials over here all the time for, what is it, one of the Weight Watchers or something. Oh, Charlie, Joe Daddy's back. Charlie, do you know Steve? Charlie, say hello to Steve Thompson. Steve has gone through what you have gone through, only there's a twist to his going through, but the bottom line is he is no longer with his, I was going to say better half, but we know that's not correct at all. It's with his boyfriend. They broke up, and Charlie broke up with his man. And I'm not a matchmaker. I'm just saying, maybe you can chat with one another about those things. And I know because I happen to know Charlie prefers older men, but you may prefer older men too, Steve, and that makes Charlie an older man than you. So Charlie, you may have to flip roles here on this thing. No, I'm just teasing. But perhaps your information will help Steve as well. Maybe you can help one another in the intellectual end of things. Yes, that might be helpful. Next generation will be the Corona babies. Yes, yes. Corona, yeah. Boomers, millennials, X-gens, and C-gens. Corona generation. Bo. True dat, Bo.
So sweet. I don't feel it right now. Tell you, it's a good job it's not on some video because you would definitely be scared. I'm in like my scruffy clothes. My hair is crazy. I don't have any makeup on.
You're adorable. I was just putting a little information there. I'm an older man and a younger woman. You can play any role you want. Randy from Corona Beer. There's Tim M. Yes, Bo is pretty hot. Yes, indeed. Bo, Claire, Kathy, Cher, Yachty's in there, and Kristen's in there. We're going to have an auction. $8, we got 100, we got 150, we got 150. Let me something like that. Yeah, it wouldn't work, though, that well. Joe Daddy. You like that, Joe Daddy? Okay. Thanks, Tim. That's sweet. It is sweet. And Randy's in the house. Randy was getting a lot of attention the other night on our All Live broadcast. Many of you were on it. Yeah, we're going to do it again. As most people are shut in, we will, we'll pick an evening, of course, probably on the weekend, so you might be tired of being at homework all week. You can go into another room and plug in and become a part of the show. But I will warn you ahead of time. Hey, Steve, don't worry about it, man. Do not worry about it. We're if it helps to vent all you like, sir. And you can reach out to me personally. if you'd like, and people here as well. And you can find us on Discord. You should join Discord because that address is coming at you, right? That address.
I can't do it.
Kathy?
I always have Skype and YouTube running at the same time.
Kathy? No, I'm not a pimp. For the spinners, no. At Joe Daddy's. No. You make your own friends. I'm not doing that. There it is. Kathy put it up. Okay, Steve, there it is right there. Join that. Click on that and join. So you can be, when we're not here, which is most of the time, people will be there. And that is where we are going to have our live from. So you'll be sitting in a square. It can be a circle. I'm just making like a Hollywood square comparison. And we will, chat. You can chat. So when I get up and walk away, like I did last week, I will be able to just leave, and until everybody goes away, I'll leave the computer on. There was so much racket last week, but Kathy was there. I was waving goodbye to Kathy. Kathy was going. She was smiling at the camera. I know. I was looking right at you, Kathy, which is about, and then Carrie. Carrie was asleep on her. It was hilarious. Oh, well. Kathy's a lot of fun. It has made a resurgence. Yes, a resurgence. Yes, Debbie. Click on it, girl. You are welcome to join as well. So it will be live. You'll actually not only see me, you'll see Claire and everyone else. Obviously, you know what that is. So, and we'd love to have Steve come in with Charlie. Not with Charlie. Steve arrive, Kristen arrive, Charlie arrive. We'll have Tim here. A bunch of people. We'll have some. Charlie was a big hit. Big hit.
The more the merrier.
Yes, the more the merrier. The merrier, the more. Yes.
And some people do get very merry.
Yes, and it's okay to consume alcoholic beverages. You just will be responsible for anything you say.
Or show.
So if you say something you shouldn't say, it might be your last one appearance. Because we have no holes are barred. It's literally isn't. No, I'm not rooting for them. Individually, I'm rooting for them. Because they both have suffered a relationship loss. Speaking of tango, yeah, Charlie had it on before, but let me see. Here we go. Charlie has his own music.
Hello. We're wondering about you.
Griff. Hey, Griff. Griff is in the house. Good to see you again, Griff. We're glad you're here. Well, Claire, you'll have to answer that. You have a choker on in that photo? That's usually Kathy that has a spike choker on.
You can call me Claire, that's fine. Clarabelle is one of my nicknames. Like Tinkerbell.
Oh, it's lovely. Tinkerbell. I love that little thing. It swats around. Oh, Tinkerbell. But yes. Griff and Kathy and the whole gang. Debbie. Now there's a caveat with the next broadcast. What was your April Fool joke, Griff, and how did it fail? Charlie's traveling music is on in the background. Debbie seems to be playful too, everyone. She wears a collar 24/7. It's a good thing it's stainless if you never take it off. Yes. So while Griff puts together the failed attempt at an April Fool's joke, I tell you, years ago, many, many years ago in Sports Illustrated, there was an article about a baseball pitcher. It was a phenomenal article. It was so amazing. It was so believable. It was so great. And I just read that article. And it was about this pitcher who could throw the ball 137 miles an hour. And I was like fascinated. I was with my friends, did you see this? They're ready. Yeah, they read. I said, I'm all right. And then we realized the date, April 1st. Oh, man. And that is quite an achievement. Usually they might go to 101 at best, ever. Gorean. Another moderator already handled that? Jeez, that was quick. Okay.
That was me on the ball.
You were on. Oh. We love to hear that about our little Clarabelle on the ball. Okay. Oh, gosh.
Your mother knows you well, then.
Huh. That's funny. She couldn't put it past her, huh? Knock, knock.
Supposed to say who's there.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me type it in to make it right. You're right. Who's there? Who's there? I'll just tell you who's there. Who's there? See, I'm out. What is his name? Ron Burgundy. I just read what's written. Hey, Joe, knock, knock. You're supposed to say who's there. From across the pond comes a who's there. Have a whip.
Hello, I'm Joe.
A whip and Okay, so Yadira is a playful lass as well, I see. Knock, knock. Who's there? Who's there?
Who doesn't have fuzzy handcuffs? I thought that was a staple.
It is a staple. Hachu. Ah, Gesundheit. I think, right? Yes, I've had an intimate view of those items. That's right. Yes. My roommate was in the shower this morning. It starts out good. And she was, Bo, come here. I think my foot is dying of. I was so scared, rushed to the shower. Forget it.
Wait, she invited you into the shower?
I'm too easy, really.
Ooh, too easy. Nice.
Yes, easy is good in this group. So you rush there. You rushed to the shower and forgot it was April Fool's. And what did you? And what did you?
If you shouted me into the shower, I'd be there to flash.
And what did you say? And what? And how did she appear when you arrived? I mean, maybe it wasn't a joke. Maybe she really wanted you in the shower. Oh, for the sake of family. Yeah, well, I guess so if family's touchy. Feely. Touchy-feely. No, if if a family, well, you know your family better than anyone. So if something would be seem somewhat off-putting to them, then you would keep it to yourself. You know what I mean? My family, on the other hand, knows that I'm completely off my rocker. So, you know, most things, it's just like, well, I saw your uncle on a live thing, and he was talking about this. That's my Uncle Joe.
I love that your family is so accepting.
No, it's like a no choice. I think they just don't tune in.
Oh, good to know, Bo.
Oh, Bo, I like that one. She walks around naked all the time. It wasn't a new thing. Oh, so you hit that old thing then. Okay. All right.
Can I move in?
Oh, yes. Yes, an invitation into the shower. Hey, that's a good name of a club. Let's go into you going to the shower tonight? Oh, you know it. Yeah.
Don't we all look up?
Yeah, no one. You're right, Griff. Yeah, and that would not. Yeah, you don't want to kid about that one. Your dad had her off at the pass on that one. She's just like you. Yeah, I've always accepted just the different side of the moon. Kathy loves being naked, but we know that about Kathy. You're not fooling anyone, Cup. I mean, when you fill that cup.
There's one thing I've learned about all the cameras that Kerry and Joe have put in your house, that you love being naked.
Yes, we do, because we share those vids with everyone. And you know, it's everyone's so accepting. Mm-hmm. It's an accepting group. It's like a Groupon. Would you like some Grey Poupon? I would like some Groupon. Yes, you can. Being naked is fun. Well, that's one place to put it. I mean, one way of saying it. So we'll be looking for a ventriloquist doll to show up here before too long, as well as a mannequin. Mannequin. Her name will be, what did I name her for? Mana Quinn. She's an Irish girl. And we'll just be dressing her in different things. And it'll be very educational for everyone. To a nude beach in Florida. Why would you select Florida? You're in California, they have nude beaches. I mean, it's a long drive to get over here.
I'm not sure if sand and nudity are the best of friends.
No, let me tell you that as a young man, you know, wherever you would land, as it were, and that is really not recommended. I mean, sandpaper-like-ish. It's no.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
Plus, you nearly, if it's powdery sand, when you nearly inhale that stuff, and then you're.
And friction as well.
Yeah. So. I don't particularly like the beach for that sort of thing. Blankets, I guess, is another way to go.
But, if you've landed on the beach, you don't always plan ahead, do you?
No, you don't plan ahead. Especially if you've had a couple cocktails and you're in a bar and then you just wander because the beach happens to be so close. I mean, you want to go for a walk on the beach. What are you going to say? No? No. And that's like, I mean, that's foreign to me. No. People who say that.
No problem, more like.
No problem. See? I have Claire up here in the corner. I'm going to move her over here so I can look up at her. There you go. I can see. I had you over there. I don't know why. I think you just popped up automatically. Claire with her little, are those called pigtails? What do they call those? Are those?
Pigtails.
Yeah, pigtails.
Or braids, if you like.
Braids. Griff just had half a pizza for breakfast. Who had the other half, Griff? No, it's not. But you know what? I'll be honest with you, Debbie. If you're down closer to the waves, it's not as bad. It's that powdery soft stuff that, you can inhale it too when you're, doing something else, but it's not good. So. Who likes the song, Wake Me Up Before You Go, Go? You're right. Bo, you're absolutely right. Nothing is more exciting than when you're hiking through the forest and you see a well-turned buttock over there on the side, just looking at you from behind a holly tree.
That's what David calls them, Bo.
What? Yes, they are handles. Very nice. Oh, last night for dinner you had the first half. Well, I guess the game's over. All right. So I'm tired of being in California. I want something new and a new place like Florida. I was born and raised in California. Well, it is a place to visit. Or to live. I mean, a lot of people live in Florida. We're getting more and more people down here. Debbie, you have to get a move on.
It was lovely to meet you, Debbie.
Debbie, you have to get a move on. You're letting that's the Tennessee lingo coming out there. I have to get a move on. Right. But I love that homespun stuff from Wyoming, too. Chores to get done. Venture out today for some supplies. Yeah. So, yeah, we have to do it. And again, I said this earlier, but it's true. CDC says if you're feeling well, if you're feeling bad, stay in the house. If you're feeling well, stay in the house. So, well, we'll all stay in the house. But the CDC is over here. But he speaks to all of humanity.
In the UK, we don't seem to listen to the CDC. It's the World Health Organization, or WHO.
Yeah, so I know the WHO. I know I call it the World Health Org. Yeah. Yep, we know them.
I don't know if the CDC is just in America.
Well, the World Health, doesn't that come out of where's the headquarters?
I don't know where the headquarters are.
I think you'll be surprised. Or maybe not.
Bye, Kristen.
Kristen, you're leaving. What? You can't leave. We've only just begun to fight. Who said that?
That was David. One sec.
David's here. That's great. Geneva is the World Health Organization, the WHO. I give them some props in the latest song we've written. All right. That's Claire up there. Let's see that. Okay, so Debbie, thanks for being here today. Kristen, you're leaving? We hope to see you as well. And the next time we do a live, Kristen, you should try and come on. Have a great day, Debbie. Thanks for being here. We appreciate it. Bye-bye, Kristen.
He says hello.
Hello, David.
He doesn't want to come on. He's not feeling too well. Nothing corona related, so don't panic.
Well, you're over in the UK. We really wouldn't panic. We just feel bad for you.
Well, I didn't mean panic as in somehow I'd pass it on to you. I mean, worry about his health.
Well, we'd always worry about it. We can't get away from that. But I'm glad it's just regular. So you have a cold or something like that? Maybe? Cough? Maybe it's allergies.
Yeah, allergies.
There's a song floating around that's called Stay the Fuck Inside.
Oh, with that bearded guy on the piano. It's funny.
Yeah. Well, if I ever get this video done, we may have one coming out here soon.
We should. It will definitely...
Yeah, it'll get some attention, maybe.
Yeah, it will.
It's already been written. It has already been written. Yes.
That's Rory in the background.
That was Rory. Hello, Rory. Young Rory. Rory.
He's laughing away at me.
How old is Rory now?
He'll be 1 on the 2nd of July.
Oh my goodness, already.
Flown by.
Wow. Time does fly. I mean, time is really passing. And you wouldn't know this. Yeah, well, yes, you would experience it because your children get bigger. But as you get older, it even goes faster. The older we get, the faster it goes.
Yeah, I've noticed that. When I think about my childhood, and years seem to stretch on for like 3 years, but now it's sort of blinking already. It's March. Well, no, it's April now.
Yeah, it's April. See, you blinked again, it's another month. It's just unbelievable. It's so fast. They canceled Toronto Pride. Yeah, like as if you could keep that group of people who I'm very friendly with 6 feet apart. I mean, come on, Griff.
They canceled Wimbledon.
That was my favorite. My last trip to the UK was Wimbledon. Yeah, that's a great event. Time does fly.
Kathy, it never gets in the way, girl.
I think she's referring to her cat. Because I think that's the only one that has any fur left. Yeah.
I was envisioning other things.
I know you were.
Ruined my
What are those cats called without fur?
I want to say Aborigine or something like that, but I could be wrong.
We'll call it a Kathy. So, it could be a Kathy cat. It could be a cat. There you go. Cat. It's a cat. So, Charlie, what are you doing for excitement today? A naked cat. It's a naked cat. Skype 2. Right. Let's see. What reference am I missing on Skype here from Charlie?
Not sure.
No. Rory.
What's wrong?
Yes, a sphinx. A sphincter.
That's it.
Sphincter. But I like your name for better. It's a cat. That's right. There you go. Well, if the shoe fits, right? Cat. That's right. I know it. Someone sent me a note. It's probably someone saying, "Oh, you gotta be kidding." Hey, Joe, sorry. Let me send my condolences. A friend of mine's mother passed away.
He's adorable. He's very adorable. He's very cheeky as well, aren't you?
He is adorable. He's an adorable little boy. That's right. Rory. The only Rorys that I've known, of course, the golfer Rory McIlroy, and Rory Calhoun, who I'm sure is no longer with us, used to play a gunslinger on television back in the 60s. And his name, what was his name? Rory Calhoun was the Texan. Rory Calhoun. That's right, Rory. Rory, the Texan. Rory.
He likes his name. I like his name.
Oh, his name's terrific. Yeah, and he likes to hear it too, and it's very distinct, and that's terrific. And it must be adorable when Daniel says, Rory.
It is. They're very, very close. It is adorable. Close to his sister as well.
Yeah. Steve's taking off. Yeah, Steve, hey, we'll see you next time. Steve will be here on Friday, hopefully. And thanks for stopping in. And don't forget to join our Discord. I think you'll find Debbie there too. All of you who pay attention to Discord more than I do. I hear all the pinging and I check in, as I've said before. However, just be sure to welcome our new friends or our old friends who are going to be on Discord. I haven't talked to Iron in a few days. I wonder how she's doing. Anybody talk to her? Is she all right?
No, I've not spoken to her in a little while.
Maybe Sarah has talked to her.
Yeah, sure.
Inside joke, I guess. Okay. 12.
Kathy.
A crazy old fart, really? That old, really? Well, I never. Well, as far as you know, never. She was in the live stream earlier. Your mom was? Does she have a name on here? And I don't know, just to make us crazy. She should sign up. She can come in as Cup Mom. Oh, Bo. What are you having for dinner? Iron peach, that is. Yes, iron. Yeah, the peach.
They're sexy accents.
12, make a wish. I'm not sure what that means, Griff, but okay, I'll make one. Nice. Well, you know, at least they let you out of the crawl space, you know. That's so nice. I'm making chickpeas in the oven. Oh, don't tell Kristen that. She doesn't want to hear that. Especially in the, you know, those little yellow ones, when they bounce around, they're hard to, it's hot on their feet at first. You've lost 20 pounds? Wow.
Wow.
Are you trying to do that? Or is this stress, emotional stress loss? That's Rory.
Too loud, Rory.
No, he's fine. It gives us a feeling of family. It's kind of like I feel like I'm Cody on Sisters' Wives.
God, we don't have that many children.
No.
And not to sound too conceited, but I think that I and pretty much every other woman in our circle is way more attractive.
Oh yeah. Oh please. There's no please. I'm not comparing anyone. Let's just say that was for comedic value only.
Which is cool.
Yeah.
But he doesn't enjoy them all at the same time. And they're ugly as sin.
Yeah, they're not the pick of the litter, are they? No.
Then he's not exactly, you know.
No, yes, right, I know. But still, they made a shitload of money on doing that stuff, right? And the kids and the children look exactly like them. Anyway, I was talking over you. What'd you say?
Bo's leaving.
Oh, yeah, she's fixing dinner. She said, "What are you having, Bo? Did you say already?"
Chickpeas.
Oh, chickpeas in the oven. Yes, chickpeas in the oven. I'm not sure. I know what that is. I know what chickpeas are, but well, enjoy. You know, when we meet Bo, and if we're someplace that has a kitchen, we're going to ask her to make chickpeas in the oven, because we're going to have is a bus on the rails, which is going to be our new cocktail, and we're going to have chickpeas in the oven.
What a combination.
Kathy's mom will be there too. She got off her knees just for me. Isn't that lovely? We'll see Bo on Friday. Striper, what's your schedule? Are you watching boxing this year? I've been watching replays of everything. And you know, it's okay to watch them. It's not like watching a movie where you know the end. But when you're watching a sporting event and you know the outcome, you know, you're kind of like disinterested. Why do you suppose that is, Claire?
Because you know the outcome?
Yes, perhaps, but I can watch a movie over and over that I really like. And
it's not the same, because you need a flutter, don't you?
What?
You need a flutter, a bet. You put a bet on it, it makes it more exciting.
Oh, a flutter. No, that would be good. Yes, well, obviously that is part of it, but I don't on all sporting events. You know what I thought you said? the reason where my mind goes, because I didn't hear you clearly, and I know what a flutter is, but I thought you said it's because you need a fluffer when you're watching a movie. And I thought, a fluffer when I'm watching a movie? I don't need a fluffer. I'm not, all of the movies I watch are not those kind of movies. Actually, very few that I watch are that kind of movie, because, I mean, really, you only watch them for a few minutes, right? Striper's staying home. Good, yes, and do that. Ah. Where's Mario? We have Gryffindor to fill in. She's making us some pasta fazool. Nice. Striper's staying home. I'm going to go out for a walk after I wrap my foot again. My foot is like you, Claire. It doesn't take well to wrap. So, I think Claire muted me. Oh, muted us. Actually, just me. I put that on my foot, you know. Oh, there I am. Okay. Claire left? I guess so. Claire had to go. Talk louder. Talk louder. Your mom is pounding something? Well, so, yeah, here we are. Just how many we are. Does anyone watch, has anyone watched the series on Netflix, Ozark? I love that series, it's good. Beautiful country, and it is filmed in the Atlanta area, Lake Lanier and that area. Looks lovely. It'd be nice to have a house on that lake. Woo! I had no idea. I was thinking they filmed it in Canada, to be honest with you, because a lot of films like that are in Canada. Whoops, there it is. Whoops, there it is. Talk louder, my mom. This season, are you referring to, Griff? It's good. It is good. And if you haven't, I suggest you watch the whole series, the three seasons. And I am envious, because if you're just getting into it now. Is the Tiger King good? I guess I have to watch that. Guy plays with tigers. Do they eventually eat him or something? She got off her knees for you. But I hope that didn't disturb anyone else. You know. And Claire, we have to learn how to correct the side of the room, get the room back right. I don't know why that screwed up on me again. Settings. I go to settings. I think you have to go to advanced. No, that's the bit rate. That's network. Automatically reconnect, it's on. I need to send a note to these folks. Oh well. That's the only way I'm going to do it, I guess, is be able to speak to them personally. Oh, was that possible? Okay, well, whatever. All right. Oh, shit. I didn't make any change. Where is that usually set? Damn it. I have to just leave it alone because... Oh. Estimated memory usage. Duration. Stream delay. 5 seconds. I guess. You're still there. Okay. Anyway, so back at the ranch here we are. I want to watch the Tiger King. That's Claire. She was here earlier. I don't know. She's not seen it. I don't know about Alaska. Remember that one? What was that when you were a kid? What did Delaware? I don't know, but Alaska. I was fiddling with trying to get the thing around, you know, and I was on a page and I moved my hand too quickly and the number changed. And I tried to just exit out and said, no, do you want to save changes? And, oh no, I don't want to. So I went away and came back to that, and I guess it reset. 7 seeds. Anime. Reminds me of Ellie Mae, the Beverly Hillbillies. She was wearing Daisy Dukes before they were invented. Okay then. So you will be alerted as to which night of the weekend we will do our live. Live is where you are live. You're live now, but you will be visible. And I want to mention this to you. It will only take 9 of you to begin with, so it'll be a controlled area. Unless you have a server on Discord and you are one of the 9, then I believe it opens up to your peeps somehow. I don't know. I have to check it out. Did something, what I was fiddling with didn't mess anything up, I don't think. Okay. So listen, I hope everyone has a great day and a great day tomorrow. If you need to get in touch with me, please do. You know how to reach me. I prefer for it's easy. Any way you know how to reach me is fine. I don't have a preference. But to see me, it's better if it's on Skype. But right now, I'm going to be heading out. I have a couple things I have to do, some things that just came up. No, Kathy. That's not it. Tell your mom to relax. And say hello to Carrie. Everybody have a great day. Have a great day tomorrow, and we'll get together again. Same time-ish. Same station. You have a wonderful day too, Griff. And for those of you who don't watch, I highly recommend Ozark. And also the movie The Foreigner. It's quite good. All right, talk to you later. Thanks, everybody.